What's up, Lennon? Thank you for tuning in. What's up, guys? Thanks for buzzing in. What's up, Zorro the Loaf? Thank you very much for tuning in to Caleb Smith TV. We're about to get this party started. Okay, I see you, Jelly Brick. Welcome back. Glad to have you back. What's up, and officially welcome to Caleb Smith TV. This is your friend Caleb Smith, bringing you a brand new live stream, playing some PokeMMO today on this fine Wednesday morning. I hope everybody's having an excellent morning so far. I know I am, and I'm ready to get this party started. I'm ready to pump up this jam. It's good to be here. Also, will you be live streaming during Christmas break? I do plan on doing regular live streaming through Christmas break. Not sure if I'll be doing streaming directly on Christmas Day, because obviously, you know, I might be busy, but you never know. You never know. So I would love to be able to stream to on Christmas to you guys, just because, you know, I want to, it'd be cool to spend literal Christmas with my viewers. I think that would be cool. I mean, obviously not the whole Christmas Day or anything, but I would say that I'm planning on bringing you guys a live stream every day on Christmas break, even on Christmas itself. It's just no guarantees, because we got to think about this, guys, right? It's the holidays. And so what happens on the holidays? People become busy. And I'm a person, which means I'm, you know, susceptible to those kind of things as well. I might just randomly become busy with something unexpected or whatnot, especially on something like a holiday. So you know, it just kind of depends. You got to think about this. For me, streaming is working, and for a lot of people, on Christmas, they're off. They don't work on Christmas. For a lot of people, that would, like, a lot of people I know, family members, things like that, they don't work on Christmas. They take Christmas off to make sure that they can spend the whole day with their family, or whoever, you know, whoever they might want to spend the whole day with. They don't work. So if streaming, for me, is like working, that means that if I work on Christmas, some people might not understand that. Almost. They're gonna say, what? You're working on Christmas? And it's like, yeah, I want to spend time with my viewers on Christmas too. You know? So, it just kind of depends, guys. It just kind of depends. A little bit of insight into what goes through my mind whenever I'm thinking about how I'm gonna stream to you guys on the holidays and spend time with you guys on the holidays, because I do love doing that. What's up, Brad Danny? He done went and got a honeycomb cam. 2 days left till last day of school for me. Heck yes. Heck yes, that's awesome. I'm so glad Christmas break is coming up soon. By the way, guys, we are going to be doing a gift, like sort of a giveaway for the GUGs. Thanks for tuning in, Jay. I appreciate the comment. So, basically, I'm going to be giving away a free GUG to everybody during a limited amount of time. I'm actually going to work on that after the stream at some point today. We're going to be working on doing a GUG. I'm gonna make a new GUG for the stream shop, and I'm just going to give it away to you guys. That's going to be my Christmas gift to you guys. Really cool. So, you become a chatter. Whenever you become a chatter, you actually show up on the screen as a GUG. In case you guys were curious about what the heck that is walking around on the screen, that's you guys. Which day? What time today? Oh, I'm not doing the giveaway today. I just mean I'm working on it today. Like me and whoever might help me or whatever, you know, probably just me. Whenever I say we're going to be working on it, I really just mean I'm going to be working on it. And that's going to be today after my stream. And we'll be doing the giveaway as soon as the GUG's available. I'll be doing the giveaway all the way through December. And then at the end of December, I'll stop the giveaway. All the way through December will be the giveaway. And I do have some other stuff planned, but I'm not going to announce it just yet, just in case it kind of falls through. I don't want to let you guys down. So, that's how that's going to go. But seriously, you guys can look forward to the free GUG giveaway in the Avatar shop coming very soon. Just make sure to stay tuned to Caleb Smith TV. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I appreciate all my TikTok viewers. I appreciate all my Twitch viewers. I appreciate all my YouTube viewers. Very much. Thank you guys. Let's go ahead and get this jam started on some PokeMMO. I haven't even logged in. What the heck? What the heck is this? Give me a second, guys. I'm having some issues. Just give me a quick second. Alright guys, we're back. Sorry about that. I just basically had to relaunch the game. Logging in. There we go. And here we are at Pewter City. The Stone Gray City. And as you can see, we got some people walking around. We got a regular trainer right here with a Charmander. Really cool. Just a guy with a Charmander. We got a Squirtle. I see a shiny Poliwrath right there. I definitely see that. Looking nice. Yesterday I was in Sleazecore's live and said in the chat AutoZone when he was in a warehouse in Fortnite. Nice. Get in the zone. AutoZone. Trainer tips. All Pokemon that appear in battle, however briefly, earn experience points. Pretty sure I read that tip yesterday. I'm gonna take a little visit inside this cottage and see what's in here. Ah, what do we have? Pokemon learn new techniques as they grow, but some moves must be taught to them by people. Ah. A Pokemon becomes easier to catch if it has a status problem. Leap, poison, burn, or paralysis. Those are all effective. But catching Pokemon is never a sure thing. That's right. Do you want to be the best? Well, too bad. You can't. That commercial is kind of mean. I'm not really a fan of it. What the heck? Oh, I don't have my bike yet. I kept trying to pull out my bike and it's just a map. I forgot. We're still at the beginning of the game. Imagine if there was a Pokemon named Sigma. There is one pretty close, named Sugma. Or, not Sugma. Named Slugma, I'm sorry. Gosh, this society has me messed up. There's a Pokemon named Slugma. And, I swear his name is supposed to be like a reference to Sigma. Like, he's like a... Oh, I take that back. Actually, it's a combination of Slug and Magma. But I swear, just, like, Slugma sounds way too close to Sigma for that to be a coincidence, in my opinion, but who knows. There aren't many serious Pokemon trainers here. They're all like bug catchers, you know, just hobbyists. But Pewter Gym's Brock isn't like that, not one bit. Ah, yeah, that's right. Brock is hardcore. And Pokemon people throw balls at animals to capture them. That is true. That is literally #1 Pokemon mechanic. You had a, what? A bunt cake? What is that? What is a bunt cake? Do you know what I'm doing? Oh yeah, I talked to you yesterday. That's right. He's spraying the repel. Keeping the Pokemon out of his garden. Well, it doesn't seem like much is happening around here. I'm gonna go in the Pokemon Center. I'm sure there's some people in there to talk to. What? Team Rocket is at Mount Moon? Huh? I'm on the phone! Scram! Oh, my bad, mister. My bad. I'll get out of here. I'll get out of your hair. What's up, guy? Yawn. When Jigglypuff sings, Pokemon get drowsy. Me too. Oh, okay. Well, he just passed out. Jigglypuff. Poo, poo, poo. The Jigglypuff song. Don't fall asleep, everybody. Don't fall asleep. I'm not trying to put y'all to sleep. Holy moly. I did not mean to do that, guys. Everybody wake up. Everybody wake up. It's just the Jigglypuff song. You never heard of Bunt Cake? A place called Nothing Bunt Cakes, but Bunt Cake is like kind cake. What? I'm so confused. It's a cake made in a bunt pan. Excuse me, guys. Holy moly. I'm learning deep lore about cakes right now. Bunt cakes are fire. How does everybody know about bunt cakes except for me? What's up, Nico Arc? Thanks for tuning in. Okay, it was autocorrect. Yes. So they're kind of like pound cakes. But it's bunt cake. Maybe I've had one before. I feel like I've heard of that in the deep recesses of my mind. It's such a weird spelling. How do you not know? I don't know. I don't know how I don't know. I just never heard about bunt cakes. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Imagine if Ditto could turn into a skibbity toilet. I think Ditto can only turn into living things. Right? I think Ditto can only turn into living things, so Ditto turning into an inanimate object, like a toilet, especially a skibbity toilet, is probably going to be a bit far-fetched. Do you see what I did there? Oh, you see what I did there? Holy crap. That was crazy. That was crazy. The far-fetched reference. Similar to pound cake. Yeah, apparently I just never knew about bundt cake. But I love pound cake, so I'm sure I'd love bundt cake too. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for that follow. Thank you very much, Nico Arc. Thank you very much. Shout out to Nico Arc. Thank you. Welcome to the Mythian family. In Slizzcore Live, Mackles talked about how Fortnite is adding Skibidi Toilet. Is Fortnite adding Skibidi Toilet? I mean, it makes sense. They've added everything else, right? They've added everything else. Go ahead and add Skibidi Toilet. Perfectly makes sense. Hey, you have a Game Boy. I really want a Pikachu, so I'm trading my Clefairy for one. Oh. Well, can I, like, trade you a real-life Pokemon for your Game Boy? That would be pretty cool. But oh well. I'm the Move Master of Kanto. My brothers and I have scoured the lands to learn every technique we can. It doesn't look like you're experienced enough, though. Come back later, and I'll tutor your Pokemon. Okay, and I'm guessing this is your brother. My brothers call me a Move Maniac. I can teach every move a Pokemon could have learned while leveling up, and I can make it forget any of them. Seem a little inexperienced, though. Come back after you've gained a few badges, and I'll help with your Pokemon. Alright. Oh, what's up, Game Boy Bro? Just chilling over here with your other Game Boy Bro? I'm trading Pokemon with that kid there. I had 2 Pikachus, so I figured I might as well trade one. True, true. That's kind of how that goes, you know, sharing is caring. Hi, glad to meet you. That's unfriendly of you. How about saying hi back? So, come on, tell me about yourself. I'd love to hear your profile. Oh, you've decided not to? You're fickle, aren't you? Sorry. That's more the game's problem than my problem, right? I would have given you my profile, you know. Sorry that you took offense to that. You didn't have to come at me in such a way, you know. Be crazy seeing Freddy Fazbear cranking 90s in Fortnite? That would be pretty crazy. That would be kinda nutty. What's up, Josless? Thanks for tuning in. What's up, Joe? Thanks for tuning in. Glad to have you here, brother. Something I didn't think Fortnite would add is FNAF. Yeah. Did they? I don't think they did yet. I don't think... That's like the one thing Fortnite hasn't added yet, right? Did you check out the museum? No, I didn't actually. Really? You absolutely have to go. Oh. Oh, you're gonna drag me over there. I see. Alright. This is it. The museum. You have to pay to get in, but it's worth it. See you around. Alright. Appreciate you. Thanks, man. Peace out. I'm gonna have to walk all the way back over here now. I wanted to read the sign. Notice! Thieves have been stealing Pokemon fossils from Mount Moon. Please call the Pewter Police if you have any information. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't realize Pewter City had a police station. In fact, I don't think they do. Pewter City does not have a police station, so how the heck? What? Whatever. I'm good. I'm just gonna walk. You're a trainer, right? Brock's looking for new challengers. Follow me. Oh, no. Oh, I'm getting drug again. Why does every NPC in this town try to drag me someplace? He literally has my hand in his grip, and he's just forcefully pulling me over here. If you have the right stuff, go take on Brock. Oh. You literally just walked all the way over here just to tell me that? Go take on Brock. Oh, okay, thanks. Pewter City Pokemon Gym. Leader, Brock. The rock-solid Pokemon trainer. Yeah, I'm not doing that yet. What the heck? I'm just a weak Pokemon trainer out here, you know? My best Pokemon is probably a Beedrill. He's gonna get annihilated by a rock-type trainer like Brock. I'm good. The fairy came from the moon. That's what the rumor is. They appeared after moonstones fell on Mount Moon. Excuse me. So Mount Moon is interesting because of the whole moonstone concept with aliens. Oh, I say aliens. So, basically, there is a mountain called Mount Moon, and you can find moonstones in Mount Moon. And if I'm not mistaken, moonstones fall from the sky. That's why they're called moonstones, is because they fall from the sky, which makes them very, very rare. And also, there are Pokemon that interact with those moonstones, and they can evolve. Like, Pokemon like Clefairy and Jigglypuff are these kind of Pokemon that can interact with those moonstones and evolve. And so my theory is that if the moonstones fall out of the sky and interact with the Pokemon, then the Pokemon that interact with those moonstones must have also came from the sky, right? And if the Pokemon came from the sky, or space, you know, basically, if the Pokemon landed on Earth from space, like Pokemon like Jigglypuff and Clefairy and whatnot, that would make them aliens, right? Because they're extraterrestrial. They are not from Earth, but they reside here on Earth. So that would make them like aliens. And that's my theory behind the whole Mount Moon, the Moonstone thing. I'm sure that that's probably kind of obvious. I don't know, but I've never heard somebody kind of talk about that before and mention that. But it just feels kind of obvious to me, like, if the moonstones fall out of the sky, then the Pokemon that interact with those moonstones must have also came from the sky. It just makes a lot of sense. In Adopt Me, a player traded me and said my blue dog was fake, but it's a real blue dog, so I added it to trade, and the person thought I was giving them. Like, no, I ain't. Yeah, no, heck no. That's your blue dog. Make sure to keep that. Especially if they're trying to call it fake and then they try to steal it from you. Heck no. I'm gonna take a trip inside this little hut. Hello. Oh, you have a pet Nidoran. Nidoran, sit. Bow, bow. Hey, what's your Nidoran's name? Oh, it's just Nidoran. Okay. Our Pokemon's an outsider, so it's finicky and hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in a trade. It grows fast, but it may ignore an unskilled trainer in battle. If only we had some badges. Hey, you have Brock right over there. You can go try to find him. Coming up, an exclusive interview. A Pallet Town mother claims to have literally millions of children. Oh. Whoa. What the heck? That's crazy. Oh, nope. I tried to pull out my bike again. Bit of a habit. Alright. So I think I've explored basically everything except for the museum. Pewter Museum of Science. It honestly sounds interesting. I'm definitely going to take a little trip in there, but first... Good things can happen if you raise Pokemon diligently. Even the weak ones can surprise you if you don't give up on them. Ah. I like that mentality. A shady old guy sucked me into buying this weird fish Pokemon. It's totally weak, and it cost $500. Holy crap, man. Crazy. It better be a good Pokemon. Better have some good IVs on it. Did you check the IVs? Make sure to check those IVs. Hi, I'm your personal stylist. I'm good on the makeover, but I appreciate it. I'm not even sure how much cash I have. A little over 1,000? I have a little over 1,000 cash. The blue dog is Fly Ride, and I traded a lot for it. The blue dog can fly? That's kind of nutty. What the heck? It's actually kind of nuts. Talk to this guy. Hi there, may I help you? Oh, you sell clothing. Well, I can't really afford that yet, but I appreciate it. What can you help me with? Some Pokeballs and stuff? Really nice, really nice. I appreciate it. I'll be back at some point. But for some reason, I'm just really curious about this little grass patch over here. What's up with this grass patch? It's just like an empty little space. Absolutely nothing here. What was the plan for this? Is that just what it's supposed to be? Just... It's literally just a nice view. Oh my goodness, it's raining! Holy moly, guys, it just started raining. I didn't know that the game could rain. I did not know that it rained in Pokemon Fire Red version. Did anybody else know this? That it rains in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green? Because I didn't. In Adopt Me, you can fly your pets with fly potions. So the dog needs a potion to fly? Or can it just fly naturally? Because I feel like a naturally flying dog would be very crazy. I mean, the only thing that could top that is, like, probably a talking dog on some Johnny Test type stuff. Okay, let's, I'm not trying to bore you guys out, okay? But we're gonna go learn about science. Don't worry, it's not gonna be boring. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool, right, guys? We're learning. I know that Christmas break's coming up and everybody's ready to be out of school so they can turn their brains off and everything, but come on. Learning is fun. Let's go do some learning here in the museum. Look at those guys over here. They're working. All those guys behind the counter over there working hard. They're kind of like me. You know, they're kind of like me. Take after those guys. And you gotta learn a lot to take after those guys and to be like them. Oh, I can just walk through? I don't have to pay a fee? Crazy. Please enjoy yourself. Well, thank you. I was perfectly ready to pay a fee just to come in here, but I guess I don't have to. The dog needs a fly potion? If the learning is about Legos or Adopt Me or other cool stuff. True. True. I'm a big Lego fan. Did you know that, Jellybrick? Aerodactyl fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. Ah. An Aerodactyl fossil. Let's go. I should be grateful for my long life. Never did I think I would get to see the bones of a dragon. Oh, yeah, that's really nice. That's awesome, man. You have a good outlook on life, and I appreciate that. A Kabutops fossil, a primitive and rare Pokemon. Kabutops is also really cool. Very cool Pokemon fossil right there. I'd love to have one myself. You also love Legos? Yes, I'm a big fan of Legos. Yeah, Pokemon MMO, PokeMMO. Thanks for tuning in, Spaz Viral. Just chilling, playing some PokeMMO. I play PokeMMO every Monday and Wednesday and Friday. So make sure to hit that follow button if you're interested. What's up, Dragonite? Thanks for tuning in. I stream every day, but specifically PokeMMO on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So make sure to stay tuned, guys. I appreciate you for stopping by. I want a Pikachu. It's so cute. I asked my daddy to catch me one. Oh, well, did you do it? Did you do it for a man? Yeah, a Pikachu soon. I promise. Oh, he doesn't sound too sure about himself, honestly. A space shuttle. Holy moly, a space shuttle in Pokemon! Does this mean they have astronauts in Pokemon? I've never seen an astronaut in Pokemon. There are no astronaut trainers. But that would make sense if there were, because back when I was talking about earlier about the alien Pokemon that evolved from the Moonstones, it would make a lot of sense that while the astronauts are on the moon, they might find some Pokemon up there and then bring them back to Earth. Oh my gosh! Why does nobody talk about this kind of stuff? Why does nobody talk about this kind of stuff? Why is it all on my back? Why is it up to me to talk about this kind of stuff? And to put it, like, it's literally right there in the game. You got Mount Moon. Stones fall from the sky onto Mount Moon. Certain Pokemon can evolve with those stones, which means that those Pokemon must also come from the sky, aka space. And what else? Right here, we have a space shuttle, a little space shuttle model, meaning that there are astronauts here in the Pokemon universe that do go to space. So if there's Pokemon in space, then there's perfect reason for those space trainers to catch those Pokemon. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. It's right there. It doesn't just directly state it. It doesn't show you or state it, but it does kind of toss it out there. I mean, the biggest piece of evidence is the fact that the Moonstones fall from the sky. And I don't even know how I know that. I'm pretty sure it says it in one of the games. It just, like, mentions, you know, it calls the Moonstone like a peculiar stone that falls from the sky. Like a peculiar stone that falls from the sky or something like that. Seriously. Seriously. Deep lore. big deep lore. Kinda cray? I know. It's so cray. You have 114 Lego minifigs? Holy moly, that's a collection. That's a collection. They have Sigmas in Pokemon? No, they have Slugmas in Pokemon. They have Slugmas. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna go get my my Lego minifigure right here. It's like a little personal creation that I grew together. Oh, I also have a Lego magazine from Newsweek. Really cool. Like, I have like a little Lego, not too many. I don't have like a whole collection or anything, but I'm a fan. Here, check them out. Thanks for those reacts. Thanks for those likes. I appreciate it. There, can we see that? Oh wait. Oh yeah, he has. Look, check him out. I'm trying to get it like right up to the camera so that you can really see it. Here. You guys can see him, right? He's so this is my little hot dog goblin minifigure that I made. It's basically just a hot dog vendor guy, like a hot dog chef body, and Incredible Hulk head and hands, and yeah, that's basically it. The little hat came from the hot dog vendor as well. So it's basically just a hot dog vendor with Hulk hands and head, and so it creates this like green guy, regular old green dude, and I call him the hot dog goblin minifigure. So really cool. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second. We're back, guys. Sorry about that quick little break. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the Lego minifigure. And guess what, guys? My granddaddy just woke up. Really cool, right? So, basically, I feel so weird after showing you guys the Lego minifigure. Like, I just feel so good about it. Like, I feel like a preschooler that just got done with show and tell. Like, I just feel so proud about that. I don't know why. Showing you all my little hot dog goblin creation that I just kind of threw together. Joseph wants to get the Cherry Blossom Lego set for his desk. That is sick. That's actually sick, Joe. That sounds sick. Putting it together sounds really fun, and I bet it looks really cool. You know, Lego has been doing a really good job lately of coming up with some very intricate and so aesthetically pleasing sets. They've been coming up with some crazy sets that are very aesthetically pleasing and very intricate, and I saw them and I'm like, oh my gosh, what a time to be a Lego fan. What an absolute good time to be a Lego fan during these days, whenever you literally have all the sets that have ever came out, plus brand new sets that are coming out that are looking amazing. It's great. It's great. I'm a big fan of Legos, and I honestly think everybody has a little bit of a Lego fan inside of them. But I'm sure there's some people out there that hate them, right? Especially the people that step on them a lot. I'm finna buzz around for real. Come on, Dan. Don't be buzzing in people's ears, Dan. I'm just kidding. Go out there and buzz in all the ears that you can find. This month, we're running a space exhibit. Ah, I see. That explains the space shuttle. Yeah, thinking about space and Pokemon just starts sending my mind on a spiral. Like, I start feeling like a conspiracy theorist, because there are no, like, as far as I know, there's no real, like, space Pokemon games or anything. There's, like, futuristic stuff happening in the Pokemon games, like in Ultra Sun and Moon. No spoilers, but like wormholes and stuff like that. So it's kind of like space. It's kind of like space. Like they just hint at it though. They never throw it directly at you. Oh, actually I take that back. Deoxys. Deoxys is a Pokemon that directly comes from space, and they show it to you. They show you that Deoxys comes from space. That's an alien. Deoxys is a straight up alien. Why does nobody talk about that? He's not just at that point. It's not even a Pokemon. It's just an alien that you put in a Pokeball. And I honestly have that same opinion on Clefairy and Jigglypuff. Nobody's going to tell you that stuff, but listen here. Mr. Caleb Smith TV will tell you. If Jigglypuff and Clefairy evolve from Moonstones and Moonstones come from space, Jigglypuff and Clefairy must come from space. That makes them aliens, just like Deoxys. Nobody's going to tell you that stuff. I'll tell you though. Moonstone, huh? What's so special about it? Looks like an ordinary rock to me. Is it Moonstones? I want to learn about Moonstones. A meteorite that fell on Mount Stone. It is thought to be a moonstone. See? I told you guys. I told you. Boom. Broke it all right there. I told you. The moonstones come from space. They're meteorites, but they're moonstones. It's very special types of meteorites, which means they come from space. Aliens. I'm telling you. They don't just... They basically directly say it, guys. It's just nobody talks about it. July 20th, 1969. Humankind first set foot on the moon that day. I bought a color TV just so I could watch that news. And now they have astronauts. Proof that they have astronauts in Pokemon. You might not see astronauts in Pokemon, but they have astronauts in Pokemon. Like, he just said it. He just said they landed on the moon. You got a space shuttle right there. It's all here. That's why I like the museum, guys. I love the museum. And this is literally the first iteration. This is the first region. So they were talking about this stuff on day one Pokemon. On literally the first Pokemon game ever, they're talking about space and hinting at it and stuff. They just never directly show you, and it blows my mind because it's like, since they never directly show you, nobody really talks about it too much, except for probably like Deoxys and stuff like that. What do you think about the little fuzzies on Pokemon? Honestly, there's a thing going on. Well, there was like a post that I saw about Pikachu, and they were like, wait, it's like somebody didn't think that Pikachu was fuzzy, right? They didn't think Pikachu had fur. They just think of him as like this smooth body. What I think somebody called it like a little Simpsons demon or something like that. And it's like, honestly, whenever I was younger and I looked at Pikachu, I also thought that. I also thought that he was like smooth. I thought if you were to pet a Pikachu, it would just feel like very smooth, like rubber. Literally, that's kind of how I thought of Pikachu. Is almost like if you were to like pet him, it'd kind of feel like rubber. Which, you know, honestly, looking at him, I almost still have that same opinion. But they also have completely let you know that Pikachu is actually furry. He is not rubbery. He does not have like a rubbery texture. He is very much furry. And you might not be able to tell in the games, especially not like the pixel games, but you can definitely tell in the movie Detective Pikachu. He has fur all over him. You can see it. Like, the Detective Pikachu is furry. He's a furry Pikachu. So it's been proven that Pokemon, they might look smooth, but most of them do have fur. Even Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff looks like a freaking piece, like a ball of rubber to me. It looks like if you were to pet a Jigglypuff, it would be very smooth, and maybe like a little tuft at his head, like even the tuft on his head, that kind of resembles some kind of like little curl, like some kind of furry curl. Even that would be smooth, in my opinion, just judging based on Jigglypuff. But if you watch Detective Pikachu, even Jigglypuff has fur. Even Jigglypuff is furry. So, you know, really, it's just the games that make him look like that, you know? Like, even Charmander. If you look at Charmander, he looks like he's not scaly. Charmander does not look like he has scales, right? In the games, or just in general, whenever you look at Charmander, doesn't look like he has scales. Whenever you look at Charizard, like just straight up Charizard, does not look like he has scales. It looks like if you were to pet Charizard, it would be rubber. And Charizard has scales. Yes, Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard, they all have scales. It might not look like it in the games, but they are very much hard body, scaly, reptilian creatures. Do you think some or all Pokemon are aliens? Some. The theory right now is some. Specifically ones that evolve from Moonstones. And obviously Deoxys. I think, I'm not sure if Rayquaza came from space, but I want to say Rayquaza did not come from space. See, Rayquaza is the guardian of the sky. And Groudon is the guardian of the land. And Kyogre is the guardian of the oceans. And so whenever Deoxys came to Earth, Rayquaza, as basically the father of the weather trio, is basically like this legendary entity that basically resembles the king of Earth almost. He didn't like Deoxys coming down to Earth because Deoxys is not from Earth. So whenever Deoxys, like a very, not just any Deoxys, but like a very powerful entity known as Deoxys came down to Earth, Rayquaza did not like that at all. Not one bit. He was like, what the heck, dude? You're not even from here and you're trying to be on my wave? I can't allow that. And yeah, Rayquaza started going crazy on Deoxys. Deoxys was holding his ground, and yeah, you're gonna have to go watch the movie. I don't even remember what I think it's called Pokemon Destiny Deoxys, actually. You'll have to go watch Pokemon Destiny Deoxys, the movie, if you want to find out how that fight ends. Very, very fun stuff. But yes, so Rayquaza is definitely, I wouldn't say not an alien, even though, you know, he shows up in the movie with Deoxys. It doesn't really tell you where Rayquaza comes from, but it shows that Deoxys comes from space, and so then you're like, well, if a powerful Pokemon like Deoxys comes from space, that means that it would make sense if a powerful Pokemon like Rayquaza would also have came from space. But there's no evidence of that. Only Deoxys. Only Deoxys. Which makes you wonder, it's like, why, if Rayquaza hates Deoxys because Deoxys came from space, why does Rayquaza not hate Clefairy and Jigglypuff and all them? Because those guys, if my theory holds true, those guys came from space. But the thing is, the reason I think Rayquaza doesn't care about those, specifically like Clefairies and things, because they're not legendary. They're not very powerful. They're very low-level Pokemon. Not really a threat to Rayquaza in any way. So Rayquaza, like, they probably don't even trigger Rayquaza's power scale. Like, while Rayquaza's just chilling in the sky, you know, just looking down on Earth, he probably doesn't even notice the Clefairies or anything, just because they don't really trigger his power scaling. What's up, Avernal Alexis? You had school, so you missed the streams? Nope, that's no problem. I honestly, I realize that a lot of my viewers are going to be at school while I'm actually streaming, and I am kind of upset about that for both of us, you know, for me and y'all. But at the same time, I'm doing my best to figure out how I'm going to bring content to you guys, specifically live content to you guys, while you're not at school. And it just kind of depends, you know. It's gonna require some work and some extra dedication from yours truly. And the important part is that I will be working on it, and I can promise that I personally would like to be able to stream at 2 different times in the day, you know, sort of earlier and then a little bit later. That way, you know, anybody who wants to tune in early can tune in early, and anybody who needs to tune in later can tune in later, and it's really as simple as that. But it's not just as simple as that, because that basically would double my stream schedule. And the thing is that I already do two streams on certain days. You know, on most days I just stream once, but on other days I also end up streaming twice, specifically on Mondays and on Saturdays. Because on Mondays I do my Patreon streams, and on Saturdays I do swords and Saturdays. So on those days I stream twice, but that does mean that I have a lot of other days of the week that I could stream twice as well, and I'm definitely thinking about doing that in some form or fashion. Maybe not every day of the week streaming twice, but at least on some days. That way I can just bring you guys some live content a little bit later in the day, so nobody has to miss my stream every day. Because that would just be a shame if one of my viewers just basically ends up missing every stream because they just aren't on the same schedule as me, which I don't expect, you know, any of my viewers to be on the exact same schedule as me. So, you know, I'm thinking about all that. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do, how we're going to go about it. And all I can say is, what I've thought of is just bringing more double streams to you guys, where I just stream twice in one day, you know, at 2 different times. Instead of just streaming once, you know, it's going to take me streaming twice almost every day. And that's going to require me editing and working on my schedule and getting used to certain things, you know, certain patterns and things. So it's going to take some time. And like I said, the good news is that I do plan on working on that for you guys. So it should not be a big deal. It's just right now it might be a little bit hard. The good news is Christmas break is coming soon, right? Christmas break is coming soon. That means that school will be out and everybody should have plenty of time to come tune in to Caleb Smith TV. And that's very exciting. Super exciting. Oh, you love my honeycomb camera? Let's go. It's going too hard. It's going too hard. The honeycomb camera is so nice. Alright, so we've completely explored this city. We're not allowed to go beyond the city because this guy is going to keep stopping us and telling us to fight Brock. It's still raining. I'm very surprised it's still raining. But I do not feel like fighting Brock because Brock is a menace, right? He's a whole gym leader. I just started. I pretty much just started. I mean, I've spent a couple of hours at this point training up my Pokemon, but you know, I'm still a newbie trainer. I can't expect to fight a gym leader just yet, so I'm thinking about doing a little bit of training, specifically training my Spinarak. I think if I could level him up a bit, that would be nice. I will say, I have a massive advantage on Brock, just because of my Squirtle. My Squirtle being water type will cause some nice problems for Brock. But I don't want to rely on that advantage. So I'm going to try not to rely on that advantage. Can you play Pokemon Brick Bronze after? I cannot. I am going to be, whenever I end this stream, I'm going to be working on some behind the scenes stuff and working on some YouTube video editing. So I'm going to be busy today. So that's an example of why today is a day where I'm only going to stream once. I'm not going to stream twice because after I get done with this stream, I'm going to be busy. I'm going to be busy. And so it just generates this problem. You know, as far I know that I want to stream twice a day. I know that you guys would love me to stream twice a day. It's just, does the universe itself want me to stream twice a day? I don't know. Because on some days I can do it, but on other days I'm just too busy. I'm gonna be too busy, like such as today. I work my butt off on stuff that doesn't even involve streaming. And I mean, it involves streaming, but at the same time, it's not streaming. Two different things, you know, video editing, for example. 2 different things. Video editing and streaming, 2 different things. Even though I might be editing a stream, doesn't matter. It's still 2 different things, and it's a lot of work. And so the bottom line is that it might literally just not be feasible to stream twice a day for me every day. I might only be able to stream twice a day on some days. You know, such as on Mondays I can stream twice. On Saturdays I can stream twice. But on other days, easy down on that Bellsprout. Good job, Spinnerack. That was nice. But on other days, like I said, I might be too busy to stream twice, and I don't want to tell you guys I'm going to stream twice, and then I don't stream because I'm too busy. Then that would be a letdown. That would let you guys down. I don't want to do that. So I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say, oh yeah, I'm definitely streaming twice every day. I'm not going to say that. That might be a lie. You know, I don't know. I would do my best, but it might turn out to be a lie. I don't want to lie to you guys. That's the last thing I want to do. So, yeah, it just kind of depends. But I'm very glad that you guys are interested in my stream schedule, and that you guys want me to stream is just more and more and as much as I can. It makes me feel really good, and I wish that I could just always stream, just literally non-stop. Just, okay, I'm streaming this, and then I'm going to do something else, and then we're going to stream something else, and I'm going to go hang out with this person, and then we're going to stream this. I wish it could be like that, but if it was like that, then that would mean that I would be neglecting a lot. If I was performing like that, that would probably mean that I'm neglecting a lot of things that, you know, a lot of things that don't even need to be mentioned. If that's how I was performing. So there's a balance. Basically, what all this proves, everything that I've been talking about here on this little segment, what this proves is that there's balance. And you gotta have that balance. So, I have to have a balance. Which means, what that balance means for me is that I cannot stream all the time. I cannot. Because that would mean, like I said, that if I was streaming all the time, that means that I'm neglecting other things. It's alright. Tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming some Brick Bronze. I almost forgot to mention that. Tomorrow I'm gonna be streaming Brick Bronze, and yesterday I streamed Brick Bronze. I almost forgot to mention that. So, whereas I plan to stream PokeMMO every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I plan on streaming Brick Bronze every Tuesday and Thursday. And Saturday. I might also stream Brick Bronze on Saturdays too. Saturday morning. Cal, can I make you a Caleb Smith TV graphic text to put over your chat instead of that static text, or do you prefer that text? Yeah, that would be nice. But I will say, there's a couple of different things to go into that, so we'll have to talk about that off stream, but that sounds cool. I do like that idea. Boss? We'll do a boss at the end of the stream. Don't start a boss right now, guys. Let's do a boss at the end of the stream. I actually don't like doing bosses randomly anymore. I'm going to go ahead and make that announcement clear right now. Whereas before, I didn't really mind just randomly doing a boss while I'm just sitting here playing a game. I don't like that anymore. Boss fights should be more impactful than that, basically. And also, I just don't like the fact that it comes up and takes up the screen. Like, we're supposed to be sitting here watching me play PokeMMO. That's the point of the stream, right? So, whenever the boss fight comes up, it takes up a nice portion of the screen. Very distracting. And so, I say, let's, no more boss fights right in the middle of me playing a game, because that doesn't make sense to me. And if it doesn't make sense to me, we shouldn't do it, because this is my channel, right? A Pidgey versus my Spinnerack? Ooh. Sounds scary if he has Peck. Or Gust. I guess he won't have Peck, he'll have Gust. Yes, we got the poison. Only a tackle. Go for it again, Spinnerack. We are working on an arena for boss fights, so when boss fights happen, we will load into a fighting arena. Eventually that will happen. Yes, that is true. Eventually, we're basically working on boss fight stuff. And that goes into what I was talking about behind the scenes stuff. I mean, if I spent all my time streaming, I would never ever be able to make the streams better for you guys. The streams would stay the same all the time. They would never get better if all I did was stream. I don't want to fight this Pidgey. I don't want to fight this Pidgey. He's strong. Here, I'll send him Pikachu. Get him, Pikachu. I would never have time to make the streams better for you guys. I wouldn't be able to upgrade the streams. I wouldn't be able to, like, make sure that the stream looked nice or any of that if all I did was stream. So it's actually a really good thing that I have the schedule that I have, and that I make sure that I'm not streaming too much, because that way I have so much time to make the streams better, which a lot of people don't have that time. A lot of people don't have that time, so, whoops, what am I doing? Why am I walking towards Brock? I should be walking towards the Pokemon Center. Do not know where I'm going. But I'm also glad that I can explain that to you guys, because I will say, some streamers, if they don't have time to make their streams look better, because all they do is stream, they would probably be embarrassed to admit that on stream. Like, I don't want to speak for anybody, but they would probably be like, man, I do not want to talk about my stream quality ever, because I don't have time to fix my stream quality. So if there's something wrong with my stream, they're just going to have to eat it. They're just going to have to deal with it, because I don't have time to make it look better. So whatever, if my stream looks bad, they're just going to have to get used to it. I'm not like that. Instantly. I'm not like that. I have time to make the streams look better. Yes, it is kind of a pain in the butt, I'm not gonna lie. Behind the scenes work, it's a pain in the butt, but that's why it's called work. And that's why it's also worth it. It ends up being completely worth it. If something requires work, then that means that it will be fulfilling. In some way, shape, or form. That's just how that goes. So, I actually appreciate doing the work. At first I was like, oh my gosh, behind the scenes work is so annoying. It's one of the most annoying things. It's actually the most annoying. No, behind the scenes work is fine, because it's going to pay off. Work pays off, right? Whenever people go to work, what do they get? Money. What is that called? Getting paid. So if I want to get some type of payment, whether that's, you know, some kind of financial gain, or maybe I just want more people to talk to about the stuff that I like, such as Pokemon, or anything, whatever I want, I can work for it. If I'm putting in work, then that means that I'm getting a payout, I'm getting some kind of outcome. And once I realized that, I realized, you know what, I don't mind doing the behind the scenes work. I'm glad that I do it, I'm glad that I can do it. Sure, it's a pain in the butt. Sometimes, some days, it might be more of a pain in the butt than others. You know? But, totally worth it. Totally fulfilling. And I'm just saying, if I streamed all the time, I wouldn't have time for that fulfilling work. And it's really as simple as that. But right now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm just kind of going brain dead and destroying whatever I find in these bushes with my Spinarak. Spinarak's Poison Sting does pretty good. If I see a Poison-type Pokemon, then I'll just use Constrict. And yeah, it's working pretty good. Just training out my Spinarak a little bit, just in case I need him for Brock. I doubt that I'm going to need him for Brock, but you never know what could happen. Caleb, can I get back my Dragonite after this stream, please? That puts me in a predicament. Because now I have to give you your Dragonite back, right? I have to give you your Dragonite back, or else I'm basically like Team Rocket. And I'm basically stealing from you. And so, but I already told you that, you know, I don't plan on logging in to Pokemon Brick Bronze after this stream, because I have work to do. I'm going to be busy after the stream, just like I'm busy right now, kind of. And so it does kind of put me in a predicament. So I will tell you, I will, after the stream, I will log in to Brick Bronze, and I will give you back your Dragonite. But that will be the only time that I make an exception where I log into the game that I wasn't planning on logging into. Okay? So that this is the one and only time where I'm going to log in and send you back your Dragonite. After that, I won't be doing anything like that anymore, because I will not feel bad. Like right now, I would feel bad if I was to hold on to your Dragonite, because I know that you want it back. But if anybody else, I'm going ahead and telling everybody, if anybody else tries to come up with a reason for me to log into a game that I wasn't planning on logging into, I will have to wait. You will have to wait for me to log in until I was planning on logging in. But since I've never said that before on stream, I will make this one exception, and then after that, moving forward, we will go based on my standards. I'm so glad Nurse Joy heals up so quickly. So nice. Our Spinarak's getting kind of strong. Level 11 Spinarak. You wouldn't be Team Rocket? It's kind of Team Rockety, right? You're like, can I please have my Dragonite back? And I'm like, no. You're gonna have to wait. It's kind of Team Rockety. Boom. Gusto! But I will say, next time, it's not gonna be Team Rocket activity if I decline giving back a Pokemon, because, like, you know, I'm not gonna feel bad about it because I'm announcing it right now. Since I never, like, talked about it before, there was no stipulations there. Now that I'm talking about it, there's a standard to be held that I must hold myself to, and that if you're going to be a part of the channel, you must hold yourself to. I'm not just speaking directly to you, Avernal Alexis, by the way. I want you to know that. This is like a public announcement. It's like a public statement. Getting Spinarak big and hefty for no reason, because we're not even going to use him for Brock. Caterpie versus Spinarak is crazy. Poison Sting. Boop. I appreciate you guys for tuning into Caleb Smith TV, being a part of the fun here. Hope everybody's having an excellent stay so far. I'm just training up my little spider-type Pokemon. I'm kind of fixated on training up my Spinarak right now. But I should probably stop. I should probably start trying to train something else. I want to get him level 12, though. I want to see what happens whenever you get Spinarak level 12. I got Spinarak level 11, Beedrill level 10. I need to train Metapod, but there's really no good way to do that right now. I don't really need to train Pikachu. Squirtle's fine. He's going to get a lot of experience from Brock at some point. He's going to get a lot of experience from the Pewter City gym. Okay, I'm not doing much damage here. What in the world? I thought my Spinarak did more damage than that. Okay. How about I fight him with something else? Should I send in Beedrill? Do I know Fury Cutter? I think Beedrill knows Fury Cutter. No, not Fury Cutter. Fury Swipes. Isn't that what it's called? Nope. Dang it, what the heck? No, not Fury Swipes either. It's called Fury Attack. Oh my gosh. So many Fury moves. Fury Attack. My Beedrill does not know that. I don't think he learns that yet. But I wish I had it, because now I'm having to use a Bug-type move against a Nidoran. Go for the Twin Needle. Boop, boop. Alright. Let's go. Only 24 experience. Pretty bad experience, but we did get some attack. Got some attack on the Beedrill. Not bad. Even though these are two special attackers right here. We don't even want attack. I actually want special attack. It's going to be kind of hard to find special attack during this part of the game. So that's why I'm just not really worrying about it, I guess. Going for the attack instead. Go for the Poison Steam. Boom. Nice. Ooh, almost leveled up. We're close. What's everybody's plans for Christmas? My plans are just kind of, around Christmas, I'm just gonna be performing my usual schedule. Just going, you know, playing by the book like usual. And I don't know. I need to get my schedule sorted out. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow about it. I'll talk to you guys about my schedule tomorrow because I'll actually have it sorted out and everything. And we're gonna see what this Christmas break is gonna be looking like. I mean, it's not gonna be much of a break for me, I guess, but that's fine. We're gonna see what it's looking like. I have high hopes. And there we go. Leveled up Spinarak. Scary Face. So that's what he learns at level 12. Scary Face. What does that do? Harshly reduces the opponent's speed stat. Reduce the target speed stat. So Scary Face is basically like a better string shot. Yeah, it's like a much better string shot. So I'm just gonna take the Scary Face, I guess. Why not? Can you stream after 12? Because I need to go to school. After this stream, I will be doing some behind-the-scenes work and some video editing and other stuff. So I will not be able to do a second stream today. So I did just get my level 12 Spinarak. I think that's kind of a good stopping point here at this moment. Because, like I've basically mentioned many times at this point, I am planning on doing some work here soon. You know, other than streaming. I gotta do some stuff, guys. I gotta get busy. I got some stuff that I gotta do. Tomorrow? So you want me to stream after 12 tomorrow? Tomorrow is also planning to be an early stream. So doing it after 12 might not happen. But I am about to after I get done with the stream and log out of PokeMMO, I'm gonna quickly log into Brick Bronze. As long as the game is up. If the game's down, there's really nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it. But I'm going to quickly log into Pokemon Brick Bronze and try to meet up with you in game, give you back your Dragonite, and then I'm going to go about my day and do the stuff I got to do. So that's where I'm headed, guys. I hope you guys have an excellent rest of y'all's day. I seriously appreciate everybody for tuning in. Thank you, Avernal Alexis, for tuning in, being a part of the stream. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Spaz Viral. Thank you, Lennon. Thank you, Brad Danny. Thank you, Joseph. Let me make sure I'm not missing anybody. Thank you, Jellybrick. I guess today you were Zoro the Loaf, but seriously, I appreciate you. Thank you guys very much for being a part of the stream. I hope everybody enjoyed watching the stream as much as I did making it for you guys. Alright, I'm gonna go give Avernal Alexis back her Pokemon. And, yeah. So, you guys have an excellent rest of your day. Thank you very much. This has been your friend Caleb Smith, signing out. Thanks for leaving a like, Phil. I appreciate that. I'll see you guys next time. Sorry guys, I know that I said the stream was ending soon, but I just remembered I forgot to do the boss fight. I'm not doing the boss fight. We're not doing the boss fight. I'm sorry. We're not doing the boss fight. Usually, I was planning on doing a boss fight at the end of the stream, but I like I said, like I've been mentioning, I got some stuff I got to do, some important work I got to do, and I also got to go give Avernal Alexis back her Pokemon. So therefore, we're not going to be doing a boss fight right now. Plus, I already tried to end the stream, so we're just going to get out of here. I'm sorry. I know this is a little bit disruptive. I apologize, guys. We're going to get them next time. Make sure to tune in to Caleb Smith TV tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow. Same time. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. This has been your friend Caleb Smith, signing out.